What's going on with it? What's happening, y'all? What it is, what it is. It has been a trying week, but we are here and it is almost over. So, what is going on with y'all? Appreciate you for pulling up. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way in. Greatly appreciate it. Give some folks some time to come on up in here. Hope y'all are having a magnificent week. So, we're going to get this shit on the road. We talk some shit, swallow some spit, and make some shit shake around this motherfucker. Your weekly break from all the boxing talk that y'all listen to every day, all day long. What's going on, Crush? TWT in the building. Southpaw Boxing, what it is. Supreme Beast, you know what's going on with it. Thank y'all for coming in, being up in here early. Y'all make sure I smash that like button for me to get it together over here. What's going on, MP? What the fuck? TWT family. Moss ain't cruising. I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing okay. Hope all is well. I know I had to get my drink made and get my life together around these parts. It's getting off early on Thursdays. It's a good thing, but that should be fucking me up. Half days on Thursdays and got to turn around and do another whole day tomorrow. 7 to 4:30. Whew. I will have another amazing show for y'all. I ain't gonna show my face right now. I might show it later. I gotta do some of this stuff called hair. Get my hair done. But yeah, I'm about done. Get this hair taken out. It's this once a year situation for me. Get this shit up out of my head next week and be back to myself. Oh man, St. Cruz, and I really hope everything gonna work out for you. I do be concerned, but I don't know how to get in contact with you, so I kind of ask around or whatever, and be on the lookout for you. Cause I didn't calm down on going to a lot of places. I didn't unsub from a lot of places, so I don't really see you too much, in other places. So I'll be on the lookout for you. But I do appreciate you coming in, and I know you're gonna be just fine. Everything gonna be all right. And you're right, above ground, that's what really matters. So I really do appreciate you pulling up. What's up, Ash? What's going on? Whew, man, it has been a hell of a week. It's been some crazy shit going on. I'm about to go and get this thing started. Um, but I really wanted to talk about, again, this is the weekly break away from boxing talk that everybody listens to every day, all day long. I just want to know, as far as fellas, why the need to shit on women so much all the time, every day. It's every opportunity that I see that men take the opportunity to shit on us. Now, I'm not saying we do everything right, because it is some motherfuckers out here that don't, that just is just some ain't shit motherfuckers out here. I get it. And a lot of motherfuckers that have these fucked up relationships, a lot of ain't shit motherfuckers attract ain't shit motherfuckers. So I get it. But if you ain't shit, men and women, if you ain't shit and you always in some bullshit, with relationships and shit, and you can't ever get the shit right, you might want to look at yourself. You are part of the problem. You can't say, oh, you ain't part of the problem if you keep having fucked up shit when it comes to your relationships. So yeah, you are part of the problem. So if your ass is content with being an ain't shit person, you will always get ain't shit results. So you can't get mad at that. That's on you. But why is it that men, y'all always take the opportunity to shit on us? I have never seen so many men shit on Nia Long in my life. I have seen so many. This woman is beautiful. She don't even look her age. It's motherfuckers that's younger than me. And I'm 42. This motherfuckers younger than me look older than me. Like they done had a rough fucking life. I don't know how. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But you can definitely tell motherfuckers who had a rough, hard life because it reflects in their face. It reflects in their voice. I'm 42. I don't even look 42. I look younger than that. I know that because when I go to different places, when I had my driver's license, motherfuckers looking at the driver's license, they looking at me, looking back at my driver's license, looking back at me like it's two different motherfuckers. Yeah, it's the same one. They just can't fucking believe what they trying to do that math in their head. It's 1980. 1980. I am an 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't born in 1979, 78, 77, calling myself a 70s baby. No, 80. You were raised in the 80s. Born in the 80s, raised in the fucking 80s. So, yeah, I am the age that I am. I just don't look it. And I'm going to make sure that that continues to happen. Well, thank you, St. Cruising. Y'all go to sleep at night, and I don't have any man problems. I go to sleep just fine. No man problems. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nobody driving me up the fucking wall, making me look older than I am. I ain't got it. But I've seen men talk about Nia Long that she's old. That's why, she got cheated on. She deserved to get cheated on because she old. Don't know men want no 50-year-old woman. They want younger ones. And then I've seen them say, oh, her vagina must stink and it must be raggedy and all kind of shit. And I'm like, how would y'all even know that? How would you even know that? You don't see nothing about her in the news or whatever. She got her own money. She got her own every motherfucking thing. She got a child by that man. And they always want to put it on the woman when in reality, motherfuckers cheat because that's what they want to do. They want to cheat. That's what they want to do. So it has nothing to do with her. He did what he wanted to do. He did what he wanted to do because that's what he wanted to do. So there's a difference. And if she was sitting there, ain't got no money, she can barely pay her bills and she need him to pay her fucking bills because she can't have the life that's conducive to the lifestyle that she wants to maintain. So she needs him. Big difference. She got her own every motherfucking day. He moved her out there. She had her own shit. She was just fine for what I'm saying. You don't see nothing about her in the news. You don't see her twerking videos. You don't see nothing like that about her. She's 51, a grown ass woman. She ain't arguing with nobody. She ain't arguing with that man because he paying her bills. She ain't arguing with no chicks. She's not doing shit. Ain't in the news. You can't even remember a bad headline about that beautiful woman. That woman is gorgeous. And men are shitting on her left and right. Saying that man wanted a younger chick. Well, let's explore that option. She was married as well. That chick was married as well. She had 3 kids. Yeah, 3 kids. And she is not like of the black anyone that checks that black mark or African American box in the ethnic section. She was not it. She was of a different ethnicity. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but that's what he chose to mess with. And it chose to ruin his life. That's his fault. As the head coach, that's, there are rules that you have to abide by. And fraternization is one of the rules. And that even goes with the military, even though they break that motherfucker every goddamn day for no fraternizing. They sticking and moving better than everybody. So he can't fraternize, which is what he did. That man, that chick that he smashed and was smashing, she was the majority shareholder's wife. Let me say that to y'all again. The chick that the damn coach, because I can't say his name, I'm not even finna try it, and I'm not finna fuck it up or give him a brand new one. The head coach from the Boston Celtics cheated on Nia Long with the wife of the Celtics majority shareholder. So she wasn't just a regular person that worked part, for the organization. She's pretty high up there. Pretty high up there. As you can see, she's more mature. Nia Long is way more mature than her. And he did what a typical man does. He wanted what he wanted and he went and got it. But that goes to say, for people to say motherfuckers can do what they want, motherfuckers can say what they want. No, you cannot. You can't. I can tell you that right now. You can't come in my chat and say whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit who you are. No, the fuck you can't. Because if the shit's disrespectful, I don't give a shit who you are. Your ass can get blocked. You can get taken up out of here. Your wrench will be gone. So when it comes to certain things, just because Nia Long was cheated on, and fellas blame her for everything. They blame her for they blame Nia Long for the reason as to why that dude cheated. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, that man did exactly what he wanted to do because that's what he chose to do. It had nothing to do with Nia Long being 51 because men are, like I say, fellas are saying, oh, she's old. She's too old. Have y'all seen what Nia Long looked like? Any man or woman that looks at Nia Long and cannot say that she is beautiful, that she is gorgeous, you have a complex. And that means your ass ain't beautiful or gorgeous either. I mean, you hating on another woman. I say women are beautiful and gorgeous all the motherfucking time because I'm not a jealous person. Never have been, never will be. I have no reason to be jealous of anybody. Hell, motherfuckers got a reason to be jealous of my ass, but hey, it does happen. It has happened my entire life, and even to this day, regardless of what any answer that anybody can give me, it don't make fucking sense. So there's no reason why anybody should be jealous of me, even though it's happened my entire fucking life. What's up, Monica? What's going on with you? What's up, Tay? I see y'all. Appreciate y'all. Big Texas, Cleve Smith. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Appreciate you, TWT in the building. The family is in here heavy. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me. But I just want to really understand, like, what are we doing? Why y'all always want to blame a female for a dude cheating? I mean, like I say, you don't see Nia Long's ass twerking on the motherfucking screens. You don't see that all over the motherfucking social media. You don't see that. You don't see her son shooting a bird and posing and doing all kind of dumbass shit that these busted ass kids are doing out here. You don't see that. You don't see any of that. You don't even see her in the fucking news. But fellas, she old. She deserved to get cheated on. Her vagina is bad. It must be weak. I mean, have you been down there? Has your face been in there? Have you slid in between to know what it's like? Y'all motherfuckers just be talking to be talking. I don't understand. What's up, Gabe? What's up, handsome? I don't understand. Why is it always our fault? I've said this before and I'll say it again. Fellas, if you have a problem with us, that much of a problem, where a woman deserves to get cheated on, she deserves because she's old, she deserves because she's dumb, she deserves whatever the fuck she get because you have plenty of excuses for whatever man does to her. Then if we get on your nerves that much, anything that we do seems to bother y'all, go date you a man. Go get you a dude. You have way more in common. Y'all both stand up when you pee. You both stand up. You both like whatever the fuck y'all like. Y'all probably wear the same deodorant, the same body wash, so y'all smell the same. Y'all probably wear the same cologne. Y'all have a lot of shit in common. So maybe you should go date you a dude. Because for the amount of shit and the amount of hate that I see that Nia Long is getting is beyond me. And to my surprise, actually, I'm not surprised by it at all. It's always black men shitting on other black women. Always. So what? So why we should don't kneel on? Hold on. I don't get it. Like I don't think I'm ever understand it. Like what the fuck are we doing, y'all? Is this what we've come? We've come to this part in life where y'all blame us because we're old. As y'all say, she's 51. So I know my ass getting on up there. I'm 42. Men and women were made for each other. Very true, St. Cruising. However, in what I'm seeing, being that we are blamed for everything because we ain't smart, we're childish, we don't know how to act. And that's true. Some women don't know how to fucking act. Some women are childish. Some women can't fucking manage a household themselves. Some of them can't. Some women are very jealous of because they want shit that other females got. I don't understand why. That's just that's true for some women. I don't fucking know. But if that's the case, if everything that we do when we wear weave is a problem, when hair is natural, it's a problem. When motherfuckers get nails, it's a problem. Motherfuckers wear makeup, it's a problem. Motherfuckers wear eyelashes, it's a problem. I mean, like I said, if everything that we fucking do seems to be a problem for these men on this earth that we are in right now, then they should go get a dude. That's who they have more shit in common with. Since everything that we do irks their soul and spirit so bad, go date a man is what they should do. I mean, it has been an influx of them shitting on this beautiful woman, on Nia Long, and for what? I don't recall seeing this shit back in the day. What as beautiful as Nia Long was with the movies that her ass was in, she was every man's like one of the fantasies, one of the celebrity crushes, and she still is a celebrity crush for a lot of men, as she should be, because that woman is beautiful. Short, got the pretty face. Look at the eyes. That woman is beautiful. She's gorgeous. What type of woman would I be if I didn't say that about her? It's the truth. That's what she is. She don't even need no fucking makeup. She put it on and that shit enhances her. It don't turn her into somebody else when she puts her makeup and shit on. She don't look like a brand new person. It enhances the beauty that she already has. So what's the problem, fellas? What's going on, Bronze Flat Power? Flat Power got out. I ain't seen you. I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on? Appreciate you for pulling up. But I don't understand, y'all. Like, we gotta do better. Because I don't say all men ain't shit. I don't say that. I say it's some motherfuckers out here where just mad. Some motherfuckers mad. They mathing right now with their behavior and the shit that they're doing and how they act. Example: when somebody got an issue with somebody, why do you need to go rally the troops? So you can get some troops to be mad too, because you mad. That's I could have sworn from what I've seen with some ratchet females, when one of them are mad, they gotta go get they ratchet busted ass crew for them to go get mad, and then boom, there's a whole altercation with her ratchet ass crew and that ratchet ass female crew, and that's how that go. I mean, that's female shit, but now here we are. We got men that do it. We got men that do it a whole lot, especially on YouTube. I've never seen so much female behavior out of men in my life. And it ain't all of y'all. It's a few select, probably 10 of y'all at the most. About 10 of them. Talk all this hot shit behind the scenes. Talk all that hot shit on YouTube. And then when you see motherfuckers, y'all ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. Like I said, it's fucking YouTube. And y'all motherfuckers get mad at each other over YouTube? Let me explain something to y'all. Technically speaking, let's look at it from a real person's perspective. Not no YouTube beef and do this. Let me tell you something. If you go up to a motherfucker and like for real starting shit like y'all do in these chats and do, on these channels and shit, you do that shit in real life, what you think is gonna happen to somebody? Now to the motherfucker that you walking up to, they also got decisions to make. Because from motherfucker defending themselves, talking all that hot shit too, depending on where you are, you can make a bad decision as well. Even though you're protecting yourself, you can go off somebody and somebody else gonna be raising your kids too. So you ain't gonna be available, depending on the state that you're in. It's gonna be real hard to prove a lot of shit, especially with black people. Real hard for you to prove self-defense. I mean, look at Ludacris's manager. They got a video showing that nigga was getting jumped. He was getting his ass handed to him, and he fell. So they was stomping him too. When he finally was able to get up, he pulled out his strap from the video, and he shot, a couple folks. Shot at them. I don't know if he hit them. I don't know, but he shot at folks, and they put him in jail for attempted murder. So it's kind of hard to prove if they do that to him, and it's a video showing. He still have not been released. So, fellas, you gotta understand. You do some shit, another man gonna be raising your kids, because you're gonna go to jail. So another man gonna raise your kids. I bet y'all ain't thought about that. Y'all too busy trying to rah and talk shit and want to swing on somebody, wanna flex on people. Somebody gonna be raising you. Another dude gonna be raising your kids. Your kids, as far as your wife, baby mama, girlfriend, another dude gonna be smashing her too. He's gonna be smashing her a hell of a lot better than your ass can, because you'll be in jail. So those are things you have to understand. Do you want another dude raising your kids because you in jail because you made a dumbass decision? Once you look at it that way, I'm pretty sure that should calm y'all's asses down. You won't be able to be around and raise your motherfucking kids. What's up, female boxing fan? What's going on? Appreciate you, sweetheart, for pulling up. So y'all have to understand, with all this ignorance and stupidity, but y'all want to blame the females for a bunch of shit. I don't see females acting like this kind of behavior. And from what y'all say, females are the emotional ones. But yet y'all the ones yelling and screaming and talking shit. We don't do that. The shit gets handled on the back end. Like y'all shit should be handled on the back end. Now I want to see who gonna run and go start some shit with this one. Like, y'all have done before. So let's go see who y'all gonna go run and say, oh, that I'm talking about them. And we're gonna see what y'all finna do now. Cause y'all know that's what y'all fellas do. Cause I could have swore that's what females do. Females go run and tell other females that females are talking about them. So let's see what y'all are gonna do about this. Which dude finna go try to run and go figure out who I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I've already addressed motherfuckers. Our name drop. The shit's already been done. But when the shit is still happening from the same groups of motherfuckers, why I gotta keep saying names? I've already said it. They're in the fucking videos. So I'm gonna need y'all to get it together and stop acting like some of these busted raggedy ass females that do this shit. Cause I could have swore that's bitch behavior. And I don't even call females bitches. I call dudes bitches because that's what y'all acting like. And it ain't everybody that's acting like that. Like it's about 10 of them that act just like that. Well, we from Texas. In Texas, we call that bitch boy. Bitch boy behavior. And it is what it is. Hold these motherfuckers accountable. Everybody got to be held accountable. Females, and I do know some females do not want to be held accountable. They do not. Because they too motherfucking delusional. I don't do shit wrong. I ain't do nothing. Saying crazy shit. I see motherfuckers out here. I've seen females here in person do some foul ass shit. I've seen it. And they swear they don't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I just watched you do some foul ass shit. I done seen so much foul ass shit going back to motherfucking I can just remember far back as junior high, watching some females do some foul ass shit in high school. I watched females lie to these grown ass men, telling that they 18, and these grown ass men is 21, 23, 25 years old. Then they 18, so they can come pick them up at high school. Yeah, I've seen that. That's some foul ass shit. That nigga could have went to jail, and some of them did go to jail behind your lies. But as far as a grown ass man, I mean, he should have enough sense to know, damn, if she 18 and she's still in high school, maybe she failed. Maybe she's not that bright. Maybe that should be a red flag because the numbers ain't adding up. But because they don't care, because they're too busy trying to smash be the first one to have a young one, then it's not what they bargained for. And they start getting in trouble. What's up, Teach? They start getting in trouble behind that shit. Then the light bulb finally goes off. Oh, she was only 16. Yeah. Seen that in school. And sad to say that these grown ass men around their same age are still at them schools. They still at them high schools waiting to pick up them girls. So fellas that have daughters, you better hope your daughter is not going to be one of them. Because depending on the environment, and I done been around some shit and seen it, I've never lied about my age. I didn't have to. I didn't want no grown ass man at 16, 17, 18. No, I did not. Now, when I got 18, 19, 20, when I went to college and shit and came back home, yeah, grown men. What's going on? Where y'all at? Yes, sir. Definitely. Appreciate it, female boxing fan. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yes, like we gotta. This shit don't make sense to me. Like that's some shit right there. That is a female's. That would be technically that's a female's fault. That is her fault. That's that girl's fault because I call her a girl because that's what she is, lying on her age. Fuck with these grown ass men. That's some foul ass shit. I've seen it, witnessed it with my own fucking eyes. And I was like, yeah, I don't want no parts of that. Absolutely not. No parts of it. But here we are. That's some shit right there. That's a whole nother subject. A whole nother situation. And fellas, I feel that's something y'all might want to speak on and may want to understand because y'all ever fellas can't be that hard up. That's because you want the young ones because they're easy. Y'all want the easy route. Y'all want the easy route. And I mean, hey, if that works for you, by all means, you go to jail behind it too. But it happens every day. It happens every day out here. Like I said, I drive past what? 1, 2, hell, depending on where I'm going, I could pass 2 or 3 fucking high schools and see the shit. It happens all the time. You used to go to basketball games, go to football games out there. You can tell when a grown ass man is fucking around with a high school girl. But in my opinion, that's where the shit starts. What's up, Brian Corbett? What's going on? TWT in the building. But in my opinion, that's where the shit starts. And then it escalates and grows and grows. And then when you getting in trouble for fucking around with these young ones and realizing they're not as smart as you think they are, then you get you an actual grown ass woman. And there's a difference because just because people are of age don't really mean that they're grown ass women. Trust me. I've seen some grown ass women that ain't in their mentality are not grown ass women. In their mentality, they some young ass motherfucking kids because they can't keep it together. I've seen it. Now I don't have the key and all the answers to keeping your shit together. But I know a little bit about something to keep my shit together because my shit is floating. My shit is not drowning. I don't have to use anybody to get anything that I want. I don't have to use anybody. I don't have to lie to people to get what I want. I don't have to lie to people about my lifestyle. Motherfuckers have been around me. People have been in my house. So they see that everything that I'm telling y'all, that I go to the liquor store and I get bottles, they see multiple bottles. When I look at my tennis shoes, they see the type of shoes that I wear. I got my collection up there. They see I got fucking heels. Actual heels. Not just tennis shoes only. Heels. And boots with heels. And I got a motherfucking pair of polo boots. That's Texas standard. Who don't have polo boots out here? Got all that shit. What's up, A1? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, we really got to talk about it, since everything that we seem to do causes problems. What's up, Jess? Oh, did I see Tara? I think I seen her. I'm not sure. Shit, I was doing a whole bunch of moving around. I think I seen Tara. I'm not really sure. I was trying to move around and get my shit situated. So if I missed Tara, my bad. If she ain't in here, just tell her I say what's going on. So I said, what's going on, hun? But yeah, like I just don't get why there's so many problems with us as females, with the dudes are accusing us of everything that we do under the sun. What's up, General Long? What's happening? A1, what it is. Like, I don't get it. It's not making sense to me. It ain't adding up. But I can tell you the answer that I have is it's just some men that are just bitter. And men talk about the females bitter than a motherfucker. I ain't never seen so many bitter ass men in my life. What's up, she? We here? What's happening? It's so many, bitter ass men. And at some point in time, you gotta, hold yourself accountable. If you are one of those ones that are shitting on Nia Long, but saying all this bullshit about, yeah, you are a bitter ass man. That, like I say, her fiance, that nigga did what he wanted to do because that's what he wanted to do. He cheated on her because that's what he wanted to do. It didn't have nothing to do with her. That's on him. He's a grown ass man. He made his own grown ass decisions. He chose to do that. So how the hell does that have to, what the hell does that have to do with Nia Long? You know what I'm saying? Oh, A1, it is so many of them. Let's see, Brian Corby, you said, but there's some ancient. Oh yeah, oh absolutely. And you know what? And Brian Corby, that's actually what I said first. I actually said that in the very beginning, that when it when it comes to some ancient people, men and women, because I believe you are what you attract, and if your relationships is you ain't never had a good fucking relationship, you an ain't shit person. What's up, Demetrius Bright? What's that, TWT in the building? We in heaven. Yeah, for real. She energy. Look, I mean, what are we doing? Like, how did we get here? You said, fuck them old catfish mouth ass niggas out here wearing max pad like it's their time of the month. Look, man, I've seen them saying that Nia Long is old. I've seen them saying that her vagina is old, is bad. It must be whack because he went to go get somebody else. I'm like, why is it her fault? He did what he wanted to do because that's what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? It's Nia fucking Long. Nia Long. I can't say her name enough. That woman is it. She is it. I've never seen her looking raggedy, ever, without makeup on. Man, it ain't shit on her. They've been shitting on her since the news broke. A1, like, did you see who the chick was? She was the wife of the majority shareholder. You know what I'm saying? Right. As long as she and when I look, man, Friday, to the best man holiday, man. Those are my favorites. But I have watched just about every one of her movies, and I love her. Like I got love for Neil Long. I'm not one of them jealous individuals that can't say another woman is beautiful and gorgeous. I can't do it. That ain't been me. But man, her when she had her short hair and pixie cuts that she had, man, look at her. And look at her now. She has evolved into a beautiful woman. She's beautiful back then. She's even more beautiful now. She's aging gracefully. And she don't even look it. And these motherfuckers is shitting on her, saying it's her fault. Come on, man, get off the gas. Hey, want your ass crazy. Something wrong with your ass. Yeah, but when it comes to women like Nia Long, you know what I'm saying? Exact. Yep, Brian Corey. I talked about her eyes. It's the eyes for me. And I'm like, I can compliment a woman. Why wouldn't I? Why would I not compliment a woman and say a woman's beautiful, a woman's gorgeous? Why would I not do that? You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of women that can't do that. And hey, that's something within them that they got to work out. That ain't nothing to do with me. But when it comes to all that bullshit, y'all fellas, y'all need to cut that shit short. All that shit, y'all need to cut it short. Like it don't make sense. Quit shitting on the women. I understand now some women, hey, they may deserve it. And hey, it is what it is. But not Nia Long. She ain't got no twerking videos out. She ain't got no video with her ass hanging out. She ain't doing none of that shit. You don't see her son doing no dumbass shit out there. You don't see it. Neither one of her sons doing dumbass shit. She don't even be in the fucking news. None of the blogs, none of it. You don't even see that. She could be out here wilding out right now, talking all her hot, being on her hot shit, talking, getting it. She could, but she ain't doing it. And would I be surprised if she went back to that dude? No. She'd been with him for a very long time. She got his son. They were engaged. They ain't made it to the marriage part. So, depending on how you look at it and depending on the certain motherfuckers, hey, some of the motherfuckers, if you ain't married, you're single. And that may be a way that she could look at it. She's used to him. That means she had to get with somebody else, get acclimated to a new motherfucker, get them acclimated to her, aka train him, and he gotta train her and start all the way back over. She may not. She may not want to do all that. She may be comfortable with what it is and she just needs some time. It is possible. Would I be mad at her for going back to that dude? No. Me personally, motherfucker cheat on me, I got to go. I'm not finna. Nope. There ain't no us. Nope. Mm-mm. You made a decision. I'm out. Cause that's what I do. That's an easy way out for me. The hard part is to fight for some shit. That's the hard part for me. The easy part is to just get on up and leave. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even be mad at her if she went back to him. I would not. But that nigga fumbled the bag. Let's talk about that. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. You don't smash where you make your cash. I have been saying that since I worked at Chase. Ooh, long time ago, back 2007, 8, 9. Yeah, back then. I was saying that shit back then. I don't smash where I make my cash. It's not working. He fumbled the bag. That's his fault. But make that make sense. How did you fumble the bag that bad? As I mentioned to y'all the other day, that man was not going to get his full pay. He was not. And some of y'all said, yeah, he would because it's in the contract. Y'all must forgot about them clauses in the contract. The no fraternizing, which that was in there. So no, that man is not getting paid 100% of his salary. That shit is getting cut. That shit's getting cut. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. And it's much deserved. But she ain't broke. She got her own bread too. So y'all can't say that she need him out here for some bread. Or she don't get it for child support. Can't do that. Can't say spousal support because they're not even married. So what y'all gonna blame it on now? She ain't one of them looking for a come up, so you can't say that about her. Any negative thing that y'all typically throw at women, and in some ways y'all are validated for that shit. But in this particular case, you're not validated because you can't say any of that about me alone. At all. You know what I'm saying? And and let's look at this a different way. I'm gonna shout out to T for this because they were talking about it earlier. Tom Brady and his wife, Giselle, whatever. I can't even pronounce the last name. It got a whole bunch of letters and shit in there. So I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of consonants. Look at their situation. He got a fucking supermodel as a wife. She worked for Victoria's Secret and a couple other people. She got more money than him. I think they got about 4 kids. I think it's 3. I believe it's 3. And he got, I think they looked at the numbers. Yeah, he got like 200 plus million. She got 400 plus million. She left him. Now, what y'all gonna say about that? Well, she wanted him to retire from football. He did. They were cool, and boom, he came right back to football. So because he reneged on his word, she's like, "Yep, I'm out." In my opinion, that's the short version. He said, he said she should leave him, but she not me. I wouldn't be mad. Man, look, getting cheated on, that's like I said, the easy thing to do is leave. The hard thing to do is fight and stay. Yeah, and I'm not one of them. Nope, fuck it, I'm out. I ain't got that kind of time. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Because I'm not finna sit and go through all that shit. Get fucking gray hairs. You know what I'm saying? You start aging when you go through unnecessary shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. And it's like, look at Tom Brady. I don't see none of y'all talking shit about Tom Brady. Now I do remember from the ESPYs, I do remember Steph Curry did make a joke and said, "You are married to a supermodel, and you got to be the only man on the planet that would rather spend time with your football, to spend time playing football, than spending time with your wife and your family." Even though that was a joke, that is a fact. He got a whole family, and that nigga do not want to be at home with her and them kids. As long as they have been married, she had all these kids. She retired from modeling. Got 4 kids. I'm gonna just go with 3 because I'm not really sure. 3 sounds like a safe number, in my opinion. Got all these kids, and he ain't been home for shit from what I'm saying. She always with them kids. He don't want to be there with them kids looking crazy because he don't know what the fuck to do. He ain't got to change no diapers. He ain't got to burp no baby, get no bottle, lose sleep. He ain't got to do none of that shit. He can sit his ass and be home with his beautiful wife, a Victoria's Secret model. You know how many dudes want Victoria's Secret models? And they built like walruses? No, I'm just saying, like, just the fact that she's a Victoria's Secret model, just the fact that she got more money than him, just the fact that she got about $200 million more than him modeling. She just walking around the runway, walking up and down for 30 seconds and coming back. No matter how many times she do it, 3, 4 times, I think, 3 or 4 times during Victoria's Secret, when they used to do their fashion shows 3 or 4 times, over $1 million. She get paid a couple million just for doing that. Yeah, that's not your average woman. Nah, that motherfucker got some. Nah, and she retired, and $400+ million is what she's worth by herself. By herself. No, they can't say that she want him for his money. They can't say that she want him because he's handsome. Because mm, he ain't that. I mean, he's not a David Beckham. Big difference in men. Tom Brady, David Beckham. David Beckham's gonna win that every day. He's not even a looker. David Beckham, different story. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want to. He like I said, he don't want to be at home. So she had every right to leave that dude whenever she wanted to. And they were, laughing and joking and saying because he went to work. Nah, dog, that's not what it is. It's the principle of it. He retired, which is what he should have been. He should have already retired. And he don't want to sit at home with them kids. It ain't like they 5 years old, 6, 7, 8. These are older kids. They know what they want. They know what they want to eat. They know what they go to school. They got functions. They got all this shit. You ain't got to be up with them all fucking night. You ain't got to do none of that shit. So he would rather continue to play football and then injure himself, possibly whatever the results are. And as you can tell, it has a lot of wear and tear on your body. So playing football does wear and tear, and he played it for a very long time. So he does have some concern as far as, certain types of conditions for his body because he's older. So make it make sense. No, he retired. He should have been retired. She been retired. She good. You mean to tell me she got more money than him? 200 plus million more dollars than him. He did retire. And he lied. That's what it is. The fact that he lied. And that's what people seem to be missing. It's not that he retired for her. He lied. He was not a man of his word. He went back on his word. So she left him, and I understand that. Now they may get back together, but she gone right now. She gone. She gone right now. He gonna still keep playing football. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to retire again pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. No, his heart need to be with his kids. Them kids probably don't even know that motherfucker. They just know that nigga last name and they know he played football. They probably couldn't tell you they probably couldn't tell you shit about that man. Because he ain't never there. Let me use my mom as an example. When my mom and my dad was married, my mom could tell you everything about my dad. Every size to every button down he used to wear, the ties. My mom knew everything. I can tell you right now, my mom can tell me what size button down shirt for a button down, a tie for my dad. If I need to go buy one, she could tell me his size right now. And they ain't been married in over 20, over 30 years. They haven't been married. It's been a long time. She still knows. So there's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom knows. I can tell you that Tom Brady can't tell you shit about his wife. He can't tell you nothing about her size as an absolute. He damn sure can't tell you shit about the kids. He can't tell you shit the size of the kids, anything that they wear, their shoes, t-shirts, jeans, anything. He can't tell you shit. Because he don't have a fucking clue. I'm pretty sure he don't. Because he ain't around them. And fellas, as a man, as a father, as a husband, Don't you know the sizes of your kids? Everything from their shoes, their pants, their shirts. I'm pretty sure Tom Brady can't tell you shit because he don't even want to sit at the fucking house with them kids. But I'm pretty sure y'all can tell me. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell me the sizes that your children wears and everything that they wear. And kids wear different sizes depending on what they're wearing, depending on the brand. So I'm pretty sure y'all know that shit. You said my ex left me because I couldn't stay inside. I was out there in them streets. Well, there's a concern for that, so I get that one. Playing ball, rapping, doing whatever. Yeah, I could understand. How old were you? If you was in your early 20s, I mean, people fuck up a lot in their early 20s, and that's what your 20s, in my opinion, that's what your entire 20s are for you to fuck up. Relationships, shit ain't gonna work. Get it together, try it again. That's where you do. Then, but by the time you hit 30, your ass should have a fucking plan. You should know what to do. So if you was in your 20s, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just got to chop that shit up. Because if you had your girl and you had kids at that time or whatever, yeah, there should have been a lifestyle change. Because ain't nothing out there in them streets, but with the shit that they was doing back in them days, anything could have happened to you. And I get it. Playing ball, yeah, motherfuckers got killed for playing ball. Yeah, motherfuckers got killed for rapping over verses. Yeah, motherfuckers died behind that. Yeah, and that doing whatever. Yeah, and died just because they were just doing whatever. So it happens. So yeah, it just wasn't conducive. But I can guarantee you now, in your 30s, you're probably sitting your ass down somewhere. Probably realize ain't nothing out there in the streets but problems. And you should be at the house, it's better at the house with the kids, in a relationship. Because out there, if anything happens to you, where the kids gonna be? So I get it, I understand it, but when you're in your 20s, hey, by all means, go do your thing. So I mean, I get it, I understand why. I understand why she felt the way that she did. I completely understand. Now, if she was controlling, that's different. That's different. I don't know, I don't know her side, but you would know if she's controlling or not. You would know that. So if that's the reason why you didn't want to be at the house, I get it. Makes sense. If she wasn't controlling, but you didn't want to be in the house because you wanted to go do what you wanted to do in your 20s, I understand that too. Because let me tell you, in your 20s, can't nobody tell you shit. When everybody's in your 20s, can't nobody tell you a goddamn thing because in the 20s, everybody feel like they know everything. We have all been there. Everybody feel that they are invincible. There's nothing that you can do because you are a motherfucking Power Ranger mixed with fucking a Thundercat all in one. That's what we feel in our 20s. So can't nobody tell you shit. Because can't nobody tell me shit in my 20s. I'll be goddamn, fuck what you talking about. You can't tell me I can't do what? And exactly what you tell me what I can't do is exactly what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? And I was that type of person. Oh, you said I can't do it? Let me show you. And that was me. You said we were young, she's insecure and needy. Hey, I mean, was she needy? Did you know she was needy before y'all got together? Or did she all of a sudden become needy because she then became clingy to your ass? You know what I'm saying? There's a, those are kind of questions you gotta sit back and ask yourself. But like I said, I can understand anybody in their 20s not wanting to sit in the fucking house because that's what you don't want to do. That's the last thing you want to do in your 20s until you catch a case. Then you ain't got no choice but to sit your down in the house in your 20s because you can call a case. So yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be out. When you hit the motherfucking 30s, you gotta have a plan. You gotta have something figured out. Because at some point in time, everybody gotta grow up and do some shit. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. You gotta be friends first. That's how it's supposed to be. But still in your 20s. And I just say you felt the need to do what you wanted to do, and that was fine with you. And she felt a different way, and that's fine for her. And that y'all in your 20s. So can't nobody tell neither one of y'all anything in your 20s, because you're gonna feel a certain type of way and she's gonna feel a certain type of way. It is what it is, and that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? What's up, A1? What's up, Champion Heart? What's going on? TWT in the building. AB. My bad. AB family. Yeah, man. But it's just, life takes a toll on people. And I'll say this. If you in your and it goes for anybody. If you in your 20s and you have that can't nobody tell me shit because I'm gonna do what I want to do because I'm always right, which is a lot of the mentality that a lot of people have in their 20s. Hell, I had it too. But by the time you get to your 30s and 40s and you still have that same mentality, you have not goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? What's up? I said, Felix. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, Brian Corbett. I've said it multiple times. Hey, and it's not always gonna work in favor all the time. It ain't, because shit don't work in my favor either. But we're adults. We grow up and we move around when some shit ain't conducive to our lifestyles. Yep. So it's just a lot of things because you know, and I say that because when you're in your 20s, like I said, can't nobody tell you shit because you're always right. So as you grow up, you can't possibly think that you're always right and can't nobody tell you shit. That's definitely the wrong mentality, because when you get older, you're gonna realize, oh yeah, it's some motherfuckers that can tell you something. You might not want to hear it, but it's definitely motherfuckers that can tell you something. And in your 20s is when you can fuck up. Go fuck up, because that's what you do. I don't know any 20-year-old that makes all the right decisions. There ain't one. There's not a 20-year-old, anybody in their 20s that make all 100% correct decisions. Nope, doesn't happen. But by the time you get your 30s, you're making better decisions, making better choices, which is what growing up is. And at that point, at some point in time, you held yourself accountable because you made the necessary changes within yourself to make better decisions. And you may have a better lifestyle because of the decisions and the changes that you have made. Your ass ain't in jail and got motherfuckers making decisions for your motherfucking ass. You ain't dead. So something worked out. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I see it. But you do still have motherfuckers out here that ain't doing shit but blaming everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay. So, I had to send an email real quick. So, like, it is still the motherfuckers out here. And I see it all the time. I see it on YouTube. I see it in life. And when I say in life, meaning not on YouTube. 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Now, them other time frames, I don't know, Brian Corbett. I literally have no idea. Because I don't know if people are an hour behind or 2 hours behind. Hell, I don't know. Gabe, what time is it for Brian Corbett? For Saturday when we go live? Because I have no idea. Because I'm not sure what time zone he's in. Gabe will get it figured out. Oh, okay, good. Then that one I know. Okay, so yeah, it'd be 5 p.m. your time. See, that one I know. Yeah, but I really appreciate y'all for pulling up. I'm about to drop a link so y'all can go ahead and jump on in because I think I done talk y'all's ear off already. But I y'all understood what I was saying and where I was going with this. Because at the end of the day, no one shits on us more than us. No one shits on a woman more than black men. There's some it's some non-black men, aka them white men. There's a lot of them motherfuckers that love them some black women, boy. There's a lot of them out there. Trust me, I see it all on YouTube. Ooh, I seen them in life. They love them some black women. And how is it that they can love some black women and we don't get no love from our black men? Like, make that make sense. And this ain't even on some get out type shit. They really love them. I've seen it, witnessed it. And I sit back and watch. It's like, how can that man be that much in love with her, with his black woman, and be proud to be around his black woman? And we got black men that can't even do it. You know what I'm saying? It's some black men that can't even do this shit. They too busy bitching and complaining. But married to a whole fucking black woman. And you bitching and complaining about black women. Now it's easy to say, oh, if it don't apply, let it fly. And that's fine. But you got daughters, you got mamas, you got aunties, you got cousins. And I'm pretty sure that them motherfuckers ain't always been on the up and up in their life. They probably was some hellions when they younger years. So they weren't always on the up and up. So you got to think, a lot of the shit fellas that you say is probably describing some of your motherfucking family members. And you have no idea. But I can tell you, my aunties and my mama now, my grandmamas, my great aunties, them motherfuckers was hell on wheels, would be an understatement for them motherfuckers. I mean, I done heard them say some shit to motherfuckers, and I'm like, did you really just say that? Yep, time to go. Gotta go. Some shit about to pop off. Like, yeah, that's my family. My people do shit like that. I don't know why. That's just what they do. Yeah, and you could be right, Champion Heart. They could look at him as a fetish. But goddamn, the way they look at them, you can look at them and say they are very proud to have them motherfuckers with them. And I rarely nowadays see black men very proud to have them a black woman with them. Very few and far in between. I'm not saying it don't happen. Very few and far in between, based off what I'm saying. See what I'm saying, Brian Corbin? Mrs. Knockout, what's up, sweetheart? Y'all, I'm about to drop this link. Y'all know the rules. You got to show your face in the back end before I let you up here. If you have never been on my panel before, yep, yes, can't come. I have my exceptions for Tahira, for Mrs. Knockout. You know, they have their options. Anytime they want to, they can. And there's a few other females that have the option. They want to, they can pull up. It's not going to bother me. If you ain't spoke in the chat the whole motherfucking time, don't think you finna try to jump on this panel. Cause that's so disrespectful. I don't know, Jay Gibson, what it is, TWT family. No, you all right? You good? Let me pin this link. So I can get this situated. There we go. They say y'all know the rules. I don't be having no problems out of y'all. Cause like I say, regardless of what anybody says, you can't just say whatever the fuck you want and do whatever the fuck you want on my panel and in my chat. Does not happen. So y'all can kill that shit. Because you ain't finna jump on here being disrespectful, and that disrespect is not allowed in my chat. It ain't. It's not allowed on my panels. Now you will have some of these Nothing ass little motherfuckers that want to come in after the show is over and then post some busted ass comments in which I'll bite their motherfucking heads off and delete the comment before I can get reported. Is that you, Brian Corbett? Okay, I got you. You can turn it off. You can turn your camera off. So that way, unless you want to show your face.
Nah, I don't care. Hey, man,
Oh,
shit. I don't give a
okay.
fuck.
What's going on with you, man?
Ain't no whole lot. I love how y'all be cooking, man. Y'all cool. I wanted to put out my disclaimer. Um,
Hmm.
I've dated all kind of different races. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I'm not
Hmm.
particular that way. If I care about a person, I care about them. But I
Hmm.
needed me a soft spoken lady because my auntie is nine. She's like 10 minus nine. She been on one my whole life. She say it, man. If she think it, she say it, and that shit is rough. Like
Yeah.
holy shit. Like whole baby showers have turned like, you know what I'm saying? And I grew up in that. I don't need no lady like that. I need my lady
Hmm.
to think it and pull me to the side and be like, hey baby, like boo, chew my ear off. Don't do that to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't nice.
Hmm.
I get it though,
Oh,
because I'm a Aries. I'm real with it. Like say what you gotta say. I'm not sensitive that way. I'm sensitive to my inner circle. I'm sensitive um like behind the scenes. Like
hmm.
if you pull my coattail or Five got to pull my coattail, that'll make me sensitive because like damn, I was so out of touch with myself that you had to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not because you did. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And and that's the
Tell it.
thing. It's all a part of growing up and realizing because every now and then, even me, gotta get your boots laced up every now and then, and it happens. And I can say Gabe will do it. I say even to the select few female friends that I actually have that I actually talk to on the phone. Gabe has heard them, and I'll be like, I don't even want to hear this right now. I have done that. I'm like, I don't want to hear
Get
this
like that.
shit. Yeah, it'd be tough, and I'm like, I don't want to hear what you're saying right now. I'm not listening. I'm not even listening, and because I don't want to hear it, because it's not what I want to hear. But they be right, and I let her ass. I let my own know, and Yvette know that they had. Yeah, you right. Whatever. Are you done? Like I'm that person, and I do it all the time. Anytime they hit me, I'm like, yeah, you was wrong. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to hear it right now.
But do you honestly know you wrong, or in the moment do you like? I mean, are you wrong socially or are you wrong? Because there is a difference. There's a time where you right, but you wrong for saying it the way you said it. The way you said it was wrong, not that you said it. It was just it
Both.
needed it needed a gentler touch. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't your touch. That's your touch from the free throw stripe. That ain't your touch when you talking to somebody you may or may not care about. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, it be both because they both have been like, yeah. Because even I know it. I know it myself because I can call it, yeah, I was wrong for that. I already know. I already know what you're going to say, but I don't want to hear it. Like, and that's what I tell them. I already know. I don't want to hear it because I
I
know
be
what they're
feeling
finna do.
I be feeling like Terrence Howard in Get Rich or Die Trying when they was in the bathroom when he was talking to 50, like sometimes I'm wrong, but I'm still right. Like I be feeling like that. And it ain't that I don't think I could be wrong. It's just that like you gotta poke holes in my logic, nigga. Like if you pull me to the side and be like, yo, what the fuck you talking about? And I tell you how my brain conjured it
Hmm.
up, you'll still, even if you don't agree with me, you will understand where I came from with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I be dead ass wrong. And I know it. Like, I know it. What's up, Gabe? Gabe, Gabe be right there. And all he do is put his hand on his face like face palm and shake his head and he walk away.
So what up, bro?
What up, bro? What up? What up?
Oh
Hey,
man.
I mean, I mean, anybody does. Like when you getting your shit off, even if you know it might not be the right thing to say or the right thing to do, in that moment it feels good. So people do it because they want to get their shit off. So it's like you know, when you deal with a person after so long, you know how to handle or how to, you know, respond to certain shit. So me, I don't say nothing. When she ready to say something about it, then I go like that. I ain't saying shit in the moment. I done learned. I'm just like, hey, I let her have a moment, get that shit out. You ready to talk about it, you know, be more rational about the situation, then shit, then we'll discuss it. But hell, shit, you gotta let people have their moment. Shit, they might need to get their shit out. If they was wrong, most of them they'll apologize because they know they might have been wrong. But in the moment, it felt good, so they had to go and get their shit out. So.
I told him that you didn't heard me be on the phone with my own or heard me on the phone with Yvette when they be trying to tell me, yeah, you know you was wrong for that shit. Okay,
Yo, I don't apologize to people.
I
I
do.
don't
But I
apologize because I
apologize in
mean
my
it.
own way. I apologize in my own
Mm-mm.
special way. Like I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
I don't apologize because I won't. I promise I won't say not on me. I don't apologize. I meant what I said. That's why I don't never apologize. I apologize for antics or actions, not anything that came out my mouth. I meant what I said.
Yeah, I'm like, I know I shouldn't have said that.
I kind of choose what I'm saying when I speak to the people I care about.
Oh man, I'm just gonna go on and let that shit fly. That meant everything I might have been holding in or some shit I really wanted to tell you. You about to get it all. I'm like, yeah, I might have been wrong for saying that. Like, and I didn't said it. I'm like, yeah, I was wrong for that. I know I was wrong for saying that. Because it's just because when it comes to certain shit and certain people, especially certain people in your family, it's just certain shit that you shouldn't say. And I've been said it. I'm like, yeah, I know that was wrong. But fuck all that. I don't give a shit. Sometimes some shit need to be fucking said. And that's where I stand on it. But when the dust settles, like, yeah, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that shit. Yeah, whatever. And that's an apology to me. Yeah, whatever. You already know, whatever. Like to me, that's an apology. I'm acknowledging it. I know it was already wrong. I knew it was wrong when I said it, but I'm still going to fucking say it. Now,
That's how it's
might not have been the
supposed
right
to be, though.
time to say it. But goddamn, sometimes and it falls under the pretext of some shit just gotta be said. That don't mean it's the right time to say it, or it don't mean it's the right thing to say. But if the circumstances allows it, goddamn it, let that shit fly. And yeah, it may be bad timing and all that shit. But yeah, and sometimes it be the best thing for motherfuckers to hear. Yeah. However, on the other hand, depending on the individuals, I'm not gonna hurt them. I don't want to. But goddamn, you keep fucking with me, I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. And yeah, I shouldn't
Oh
have
shit.
said. It's some shit I shouldn't have said. I've even told Gabe, with some shit, and I'd have been explaining it, or he'd heard me talking to somebody, and I'd said some shit. And I'm like, yeah, I already know I shouldn't have said that. You ain't got to say nothing. I already know. But I had to. You know what I'm saying? Like I say that, and all Gabe's like, well, at least you know. And he not finna say shit else. He has nothing else to say other than because I already know it was wrong. I acknowledge it to him, which is to me is important because I'm not gonna acknowledge it to other people. I'll acknowledge it to him because he was there listening. Like I shouldn't have said that. He's like, well, you had to get that shit off, and that's it. That's all you're gonna get out of it.
Yo, sister, I'm about to get off the line and get back in the chat. Shit, I just wanted to come on and respond to what you said. Well, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
thank you. Yo, Fizzle, you already know what time is it, bro. TWT, thank you. I'm back in the chat. Go on, cook,
Right.
sister.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you pulling up on us. What's up, Gabe? What you got to add on that, or anything that I didn't talked about?
Hmm. Let's see. Let me finish roll.
Where you want to begin?
Yeah, as I finish rolling the last end of this blunt, I'll figure it out. So,
Mm-hmm.
Do take no women, I'll say, or slander.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that shit is probably one of the more weaker moves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Male spirit. I mean, I feel like if it's so bad where you gotta hate on a woman or slander a woman, then one, what did that say about you and your character as a man? Two, what the fuck is your mindset at? You know what I'm saying? Three, who the fuck raised you? You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't own up for your own shit and you gotta blame everybody else around, then the common denominator in every situation that you put yourself in is your dog ass. So that means you need to go have a self reality check and view yourself in the mirror and figure out what the hell you want to do in life. Matter of fact, what do you want in life? What do you see yourself in life? You know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself the tough questions. And if you're not at that point or you're not reaching that goal, then you need to figure out how you're going to get there. You know what I'm saying? So, first off, like we always say, the lack of responsibility and accountability is going to be at an all-time high because people don't like to hold people accountable for their actions these days. Or if they cool with them, they like to just give them this pass and shit. Fuck that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Too many passes have been given far too long, way too long. People are able to do and say what the fuck they want to do, and you know what I'm saying. If they're a part of something, they make a whole party look bad when it's only a few bad apples and shit. You know what I'm saying? And these people are, people that people try to promote and push. You know what I'm saying? And they the main ones doing the fuck shit. So I say that shit is gonna be something that good luck, y'all. You have a better chance winning the lottery because a lot of people don't turn their camera on because they like to hide behind it. You know what I'm saying? This is how they hide and mask the bullshit they may be going through, or you know what I'm saying, this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, and solid people are the beneficiaries of people bullshit more often than not. A lot of times the shit that the more the good people go through isn't even their own shit. It's shit that they've been put a part of or somebody done plugged them into or anything of that nature. So it's like, damn, people will go to any length just for likes, clicks, views, you know what I'm saying? For somebody to say they name in a different light or something like that. And it's like, damn, this is what we come to. And dudes okay with slandering women. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all cheer these niggas on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I ain't fucking with it. That ain't even my cup of tea because dudes, we ain't always right. I don't want to hear dudes all the time. No way. We hear it. I mean, that's we're gonna do that anyway. It's more dudes in communities of a lot of shit. Anyway, so you're gonna get that, but it's like where we get to the point to where people don't want to hear women voices keep being belittled. It's already like that anyway because they want to try create a wedge or division with the women and men anyway, especially black women and men. You know what I'm saying? So if you already buying into the bullshit, here half the battle done. They ain't got to work hard to fuck up your family or fuck up what you got going or what you're trying to do. They just need to find out what you like or what you where you agree. I'm sorry about that.
I got that message too. I was just on mute.
Don't give them about that. So, man, look, it's a lot of sucker behavior out here. And the only way we're gonna do it is if people just continue to keep standing up, calling the bullshit out, and showing people how to really move. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the best teacher, you know what I'm saying, sometimes is experience. A lot of the time. So some people gonna have to experience some shit. Just stop thinking that every fucking body is gonna catch on because you give them good advice and you break it down to them ABC 1, 2, 3 like confetti. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody understand the difference, and some people have to get fucked up place before they believe anything. Trust me, they have to fall flat on their face. So stop wasting your time and your energy on them. Let them go ahead and fall on their face. Quit taking on your other people's problems. Why? Why? They don't want to do nothing different. They just talk good as shit. Save yourself. Save your mental capacity. Save your mental health, your mental strength from bullshit. Because that's all you're gonna do. You're gonna walk down the street of bullshit all the time. That's why I don't need it. If somebody got an issue, hey, look, y'all go ahead and figure it out. If you really want my advice, you're gonna hit me up behind the scenes. Straight up. Don't call me if you don't really want to hear no truth about your bullshit and you can't handle it. It's a waste of time. Queen like that herself. If you don't really want to hear her input, don't call her with your issue because it's pointless. You wasting her time and your time. I feel the same way. Don't waste my time. I won't waste yours. If you don't want to hear no real shit, don't call. Don't reach out. Simple as that.
Yep. And I mean that be people that's how you hustle backwards. Shout out to Kind of Loco. But like how do you if you want to hear people's inputs, but you don't want the advice? Anybody saying you gotta accept it. But what you doing ain't working. You know what I'm saying? So it don't hurt you to do something different unless you are not stagnant or what's the word? Complacent? Or what's the other word? Just fuck it. You just stuck and you like being in that position. I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Shit, they complacent and comfortable is probably two of the best ways to really put it because it's like they cry about it, they complain about it, they talk about it, they report about it, they go live about it, all their shit. But if they really wanted to do something, they would move in which they're doing to get that done. Yeah. They not doing it, so like I say, they just talk good as hell. And guess what? Some of y'all falling for that shit.
Man, every day, every fucking day.
They don't even.
I do that a lot to Gabe when it's stuff that I be trying to say and I can't get it or don't know the word. Y'all just have to overlook that because he know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But I don't understand, and it's like I say, if what you're doing ain't working, what's the harm in trying something different? Is it because you couldn't come up with it yourself? Is that what it is? I mean,
change scares a lot of people. Half the people in this world, or probably more than half the people, they scared of change. Because the change, there's an outcome that you're uncertain. It's a 50-50, it can go well, it's a 50-50 chance, it can go bad. A lot of people don't want to take that 50-50 chance. I'll take that any day because there's a possibility that I can strike gold on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't want to do that. They not willing to take that risk, even if it could benefit or better them. They don't want to take that risk because they know what they're doing now. Whether they complain a bitch about it, they know what is coming. They know how they can maneuver and control the situation. Something new, you're not in control until you find out what it's gonna be. And people scared as hell. They don't want to risk shit. No sacrifices.
Yeah. You know, and I think we talked about that, but I think that was a long time ago when we had that conversation. And I mean, that conversation lasted us a long, like what, 3 or 4 hours when we was talking about it. And I'm like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't think there's enough words in the English language that could get me to understand if what I'm doing ain't working. Why would I not want to try something different? And if that don't work, try something else. Because as long as you 10 toes above ground, there's shit you can do. It's different when you're 10 toes down in that dirt. You can't do shit. So as long as you are breathing, you should be trying to do something different if you are not happy with where you are in life. But people are stagnant. Is that the word? I think that's the word I'm looking for. I don't know. They don't want to go nowhere. They just like where they are. And that goes to say that when you see somebody that's doing better than you, aka Nia Long, she's in a different tax bracket than a lot of motherfuckers. A lot of motherfuckers can't even afford to be with her. But there's a lot of motherfuckers that are all of a sudden experts on how she fucked up a relationship. Wasn't it's I don't think it's a dude in his chat, even with you, Gabe, that Nia Long was not a crush at some point in time in your life. And she should still be a crush for a lot of motherfuckers because she is it. She's gorgeous. And I ain't jealous. I ain't mad. For what? Look at her. And people men are just shitting on her left and right. But ain't nobody shitting on Tom Brady. What's your take on the Tom Brady and his wife situation? Because I don't know. I can't even pronounce her whole name because they got a lot of syllables and some shit that don't really go together. So I'm not gonna fuck it up and be really bad because spell check. I tried to spell it and spell check couldn't even get it right. So that lets you know how bad it really was. So whatever Giselle something. What's your take on that, Gabe? Uh-oh. His phone may be stuck or he might have had to run with the kids. Let's see, you say, let me read this chat here. Hold on, let me get on back up here. I think I'd answered majority of the questions when Gabe was talking, and I can actually type on the laptop and not use my phone to type. That's how I be having typos, y'all. My fingers are too fat. Let me see. You said most people keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Absolutely, the definition of insanity. But you can't tell them that because they don't feel it's insanity. They feel it's a way of life. Like football in Texas, it's a way of life. I don't understand how, that's different. That's football. But when you keep doing the same shit and you ain't willing to change it, but you mad at where you at, ain't that hustling backwards? That's hustling. That's some ass backwards shit. If I do say so myself, that's so ass backwards. That don't even make sense. Right, Mrs. Knockout. That's why I keep complimenting her. Like, she is gorgeous. Like, I don't get it. And the amount of men that done shitted on her is beyond me. It's beyond me. What's up, Knockout? Yeah. I mean, look, Mrs. Knockout, feel me on this real quick. It's the eyes. Look at the eyes. It's the eyes for me. She got some amazing eyes with how they look when she smiles. Look at what her eyes do. And that's part of her beauty. I'm like, man, that woman is amazing. But then I done seen men shit on her. KO your ass crazy. But I really don't, and I don't get it, y'all. Like, make it make sense. Why do people want to shit on us so bad? And like I say, Tom Brady, 200 million heir. His wife, $400+ millionaire. She got more than him, y'all. You can't say, just like Nia Long, you can't say, I mean, Nia Long don't have that kind of long money. She may have it. I don't know. I don't know what she's invested in. But you can't say that Nia Long was with that coach for some money. Because she got her own bread. I highly doubt Tom Brady's wife even know what twerking actually means. I'm pretty sure she don't even know how to do it. Nia Long ain't never done it, and she ain't got no videos circling around social media twerking and shit, so she ain't got that. You don't see her being ratchet than a motherfucker, so I mean, knock out. I mean, knock out. You gotta look. You gotta let us have. You gotta let us have this though, for real. You gotta let us have this because we are women and we are acknowledging someone that is beautiful. We ain't jealous. We ain't insecure. We are giving her flowers where the flowers are due. You know what I'm saying? Like we are acknowledging her beauty. There you go.
That's still my crush. Hey, knockout, good debate, bro. I was over here on mute talking and shit. Good debate, bro. I seen you over there doing your thing, my guy. Keep on doing your shit, bro. They was probably worth about 50 million when they first started talking. So she had my loan money from Modeling International anyway. So she was already good. So everybody knows she was paid before she even got with him. So it definitely
Right.
no damn guala.
Knockout crazy. That's right, Mrs. Knockout. I see you. Tell him what you need to tell him. Knockout and put Mrs. Knockout on the couch and everything, babe. She not sleeping on the couch tonight. Mrs. Knockout, I'm winking at you right now. You know what that means. I'm not showing my face because I need to get my hair done. So I'm just saying, wink, wink. Hello, handsome. How are you?
Well, hello there.
So what do you feel about Tom Brady lying? I'm gonna just say that because to me that's the reason she left, because he lied. So what do you feel about Tom Brady lying?
Honestly, I ain't been keeping up with their situation. I just know they got
I
some
wasn't
shit.
either until T and was talking about it earlier. That's what made me start reading about it a little more. So apparently she wanted him to retire so he can get to know his kids, in my opinion, because he don't want to be at the house with his kids. And I mean, it ain't like they babies are in diapers or anything. They like in like elementary / junior high type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, how bad could it be? But he retired and it was cool. He went back to play football. She left. So
Well,
technically that's a lie. In my opinion, that's a lie. He said he was gonna retire, but he went back to play football. That's a lie. He lied. So
I mean, at this point, I mean, he wasn't ready. He shouldn't even say nothing about retirement because he wouldn't even do it. So that's just like when these fighters say they doing something or they gonna do it and they don't do it, or they sign a contract and then don't man up and agree to that and handle that shit like they supposed to. You weren't ready to leave football alone, so don't even bring that shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain stuff. These self-inflicted wounds, y'all. A lot of these people, they got self-inflicted wounds, self-sabotagers. Like, bro, you did that to yourself. You shouldn't even say nothing about to your wife. You think about retiring. You're like, hey, I'm thinking about it, but my body might be telling me, hey, it's time to, cool down on it. But my mind and just my, the desire to play football is still there. You know what I'm saying? You got to be 100 with her. Let her know, like, look, I still want to do this. They're going to pay me X amount no matter how I look at her pretty much at this point. I just gotta look halfway decent and we still gonna get another big ass bag this year. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know how to approach and talk to her about it. And that was what his first fuck up was. Communication. Yeah, you're right. He would have did that shit right and communicated to his wife right, he wouldn't even be in this situation, y'all.
Yeah,
but
right.
at this point now, what else you have to prove in football, bro? You did everything, bro. Go enjoy yourself. Go enjoy your wife. Go enjoy your kids. Go teach your son how to be a better quarterback or a better professor or engineer, whatever the hell he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he fucked that up himself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of they not gonna admit it, but they fucking shit up themselves because it's the way they either say stuff, do stuff, or both.
Yep.
And making it at this point where you at and how you revered in football, why wouldn't you want to go spend that time and be with your kids. That's just me. I mean, your legacy cemented. What else? You just like you add another start to the Walk of Fame on your career, bro. You don't have shit left to prove. So you kind of fucked the back. He kind of fucked that pack up on his own. You know what I'm saying? He should have communicated better. And don't say no shit that if you weren't really, you know what I'm saying, if you really wasn't willing to go that far and do it for real.
Mm-hmm. Look at
But
Brian Corbett talking about she up 20 million, 200 million. Yes, she does have 200. And I only know this, like I said, shout out to T, because they actually pulled it up. She's worth over $400+ million. And Tom Brady, $200+ million. So, I mean, there's a $200 million difference between him and her.
they add his money to hers, but then add hers to his.
Right. So, technically speaking, that's a lot of motherfucking money. He enough for him to sit his ass down, go be a sports commentator, go sit and talk and be high all the time, like Troy Aikman, allegedly. And you know what I'm saying? And right off into the fucking sunset. I don't see the reason he's still doing it. But because he did it, he lost his family. He's losing or has lost his family behind he lied. That was a lie. Yeah, he said it. He went back on his word. So that means moving forward that she can't trust him by what he say, because his word don't mean shit because he lied.
I don't think they're getting a divorce. I don't think this shit is going no further. I'm be honest. I feel like this time around this will be his last season if he really want to, maintain and keep his family or whatever the fuck. Why wouldn't it be? Like I say, what else you got to prove, man? Like, you could do appearances, bro. They'll probably pay you $500,000 just to show up and do a fucking damn interview or something. Like you Tom Brady, like they know you're gonna get ratings if people gonna tap in to see what Tom Brady got to say about football, how he feels about post career, anything, because people want to know about Tom Brady. They want to know about him. So it's like you're in a win-win situation, but I mean, he want to play football. That desire to play football is just like the old desire when you wanted to hoop. That shit ain't left him yet. That shit's hot as hell. That's why he should have been more honest with his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is where I'm at, and he would have been in a lot better situation. You know what I'm saying? Because then she would have had a better understanding. See, the issue is she don't really understand. He just told her some shit, but she then where he at because he didn't explain it the correct way. I guarantee you, if he would explain it the right way, this shit would not probably be right here. That's why I say communication is everything. Whatever you're trying to say, make sure you're saying that shit. Real talk.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy to me. Like, I don't get it. That's like saying, here you have a man. He done provided for his family, but he ain't never there.
Yeah.
And now you look at this woman, she providing for her family, and she always there.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel a type of way, because she's there. She retired from modeling.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't modeling no more. She ain't modeled in years. If you mean to tell me, with as long as she modeled, going up and down the catwalk maybe 3 or 4 times, which is 30 seconds or less, and during the show, she done it 3 or 4 times. She made all that motherfucking money. And you mean to tell me, because according to, a lot of people, she's a beautiful woman. She walked the runway during Victoria's Secret. So she was one of the, like, she was up there with Alessandra and the other pretty chick. I can't think of her name. But the dark hair chick and the blonde chick, those foreign women, those were some of the most beautiful women I had ever seen walking for Victoria's Secret. and I'll send you, I'll send you a picture of them because you'll know who I'm talking about. But they used to walk with her too. And those women are way, in my opinion, way more gorgeous than Tom Brady's wife. So I know if she made that amount, they got a lot more than that. And
Well, it ain't all about the looks; it's about the popularity as well, too, though, honey.
yeah,
But
but they're from Brazil.
she had,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I know the chicks you talking about. See,
Yeah.
they look better than her, no doubt. But
Mm-hmm.
they had international and you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
fame. Like, so she was gonna get bags two different type of ways. So yeah, her shit was gonna double theirs every time, but shit, you look at them models, they worth 40, 50, 60 million.
Mm-hmm. Easy.
Easy.
And
They
that's on
got
the low end.
like they got cake. You know what I'm saying? Like all them spreads for the magazine, you think they getting paid a low budget to be in there plus the revenue off the sales? Shit.
Man.
These women, they ain't broke.
At all. So they
Giselle,
get them for the money. They're not with the men for money, which is what a lot of people say. And I'm like, nope, not Tom Brady wife. Nope, she ain't with it for the bread. So you can't say that.
it's just stupid because they don't even know who the hell they referring to or they dealing with. Only thing they can know is Tom Brady and that he done made a lot of money in football. Okay, they ain't doing their homework. Like when people just report they doing shit on YouTube about anything, people don't do their work. They just want to be the first to say it or want somebody to click and tap into it.
His
They don't
wife
give.
is more known, technically speaking. His wife is more known than he is. When it comes to football, she is when it comes to what she does, she is more known by a lot more people, honestly, than he is.
She got
Trust.
international people. She got people international
Mm-hmm.
clothes, people that deal with perfume, makeup, anything
Mm-hmm.
to do with a woman. People know her in the states, out of the states. She been doing this shit for a while. She is good. She's
Yep.
straight. So it's like if you know and you know who his wife is, it ain't about the money issue. So you know what I'm saying. But
She
people
just
like
want him, and he
to
couldn't even do it.
see is that $200 million contract, and they see that and they take that and run with it rather than looking at seeing what his wife net worth is already. You know what I'm saying? So they just drown out the woman's shit because the only thing they see, well, she ain't got no $200 million contract. She might be worth this, but what do she make a year? And I'm talking about they'll get that petty with the year. So it's just like a lot of people don't know shit. It's for clicks and views. I'm telling you, that's
Mm-hmm.
before. They just want somebody to tap into it. Because the more clicks and views they like, the more money going in their pocket. Simple as that. Y'all gotta know the game. They playing chess, but they playing kitty chess. You know what I'm saying? Like we can see that shit from a mile away.
Mm-hmm. Like, and it's funny to me because, like, they shitting on Nia Long. You don't see nobody shitting on Tom Brady wife for it. She want the man at home with the kids so he can get to know his kids. Like I said, and I'm not sure if you heard the comparison, but I'm pretty sure he can't tell you what size his kids wear in anything. As a father, damn the athlete, as a father, Gabe, don't you know what size your kids wear in everything?
Yes, I know everything because I go by the shit.
Right. And as far as the fellas in the chat, as fathers, don't y'all know what size your kids wear? If you don't, you better find out. Because Tom Brady ain't been around them kids in 13 plus years that they done been together. And I'm pretty sure he can't tell you shit, which is why she want him to be with them kids, to get to know his kids and to be with her. And he don't even want to do it.
Well, I don't date do other shit, but this is one of the reasons This is when I sat down with my coach and made the toughest decision of my life to turn down money over being able to be with my kids. This is why I don't regret turning down money in my 20s. I don't, not one bit, because this shit right here, you can lose everything by one move. You know what I'm saying? And I had to start over from ground zero and rebuild myself back up and, you know what I'm saying, get back on top. So this is why, because you ask my kids who they rather be with, they'll rather be with me. That don't mean they mom ain't doing her job or she any less than. It's just I just take more pride in this shit than maybe she does. That don't mean anything less than. I just put my life on the line for this shit when I come to my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I don't regret turning down no money, track contracts, or nothing, because this right is one of the reasons, and I would be afraid of happening, because this can happen if you don't know how to manage this shit right.
And that's what people gotta understand. Like, you know, and it's very important, because you hear a lot of shit when it comes to a lot of the athletes. You know, what are you gonna do after? What are you gonna do when you retire? A lot of motherfuckers have no fucking idea. When the first, the only one so far, and as funny as this may sound, the only one so far that I've heard that had an answer was Ocho Cinco. With his crazy ass on the interview he did with Shannon. I mean, with what is his name? Yeah, no, what's his name?
No, you talking about with Ryan Clark now, Pippen.
Yeah. That's the only one who I've actually heard. What's up, BFTV? What's up, big bro? He the only one that I had heard that gave an answer, and he was like, "I take my kids to school." You know, this is the first time I took my child to school. You know, this I can go to parent teacher conferences. This is the first time I've ever done. Like, he actually said it, and I was like, check him out. Now, with all the crazy shit that he say, and some of that crazy shit is for real. I get why he said it. You mean tell me Tom Brady couldn't do that shit? What do you? A lot of athletes, what do you do when you retire? Shit, I don't know. They can't tell you shit. Like, Ocho Cinco was excited to go to parent teacher conferences. He was excited to go to, you know, go up to the school and pop in on his kids to see what they were doing. He was excited about it, because he said this is the first child that he's able to do that for, because he was all playing football. He missed a lot of the kids' lives, and he hated it. He hated that he wasn't there, but you know, he had to go, you know, be a provider. So he in order for him to be a provider, he couldn't be there to raise his kids. And you know, in my opinion, Tom Brady doing the same shit. He can't tell you shit about them motherfucking kids, but he don't want to sit at the house with them goddamn kids. Yes, yeah, Ocho Cinco, yeah, I know he black, but for him to actually say it and be proud of it is a whole nother level. And I ain't heard any of them football players, and they black, say, "What are you gonna do after football?" And they be like, "I don't know. I don't know yet." I'm like, nigga, I know you got some fucking kids.
Even before
just, you know what I'm saying?
His daughter run tracks. He told that he always there. Regular
she
deadly.
cold as shit.
This before the parent and teacher conference shit. So he enjoying his retirement.
You see, he be cheering his one of his daughters. I think it's his oldest daughter, and she be modeling, and he be commentating and cheering her ass on. Y'all better follow him on Instagram, because he be doing that shit. He will cheer her on. Come on, honey. Yes, I love that. Do that again. Do that shit. Like, he's cheering her on, and he is so proud. That's a proud dad right there, and I love it. Now, on the other hand, you got Tom Brady. Not seeing him doing any of that. Pretty sure he can't tell you what color eyes his kids got. I should have said that was wrong. I'm pretty sure he should be able to tell you, because they got pictures.
I look like this. He needs to be a better father. You know what I'm saying? Put it like that. in a nutshell. That don't mean he not at home because when they in between, they at home. They go home. Now, is your house a home? That's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
You have a house. It's people that live in there. People that mingle with each other and whatever the fuck else y'all do. But is that shit a home?
Mm-hmm.
It's some division and a whole bunch of freak. Yeah. So when you there, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So you could be there, but and not be there at the same time. So I mean, we don't know what they doing when they there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, we only can assume, but clearly something ain't right. So
Mm-hmm. Crazy shit though.
I'm saying I don't know what home them do. That's their business, but I know one thing. Clearly, your wife ain't too thrilled. I done been to that divorce stage and out and done and start over and all that other shit. I don't think he really want that. She might not even want no money. It's just the reset part of you having all that time and kids and shit involved. So he'll go somewhere and sit down and think about some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak on the situation too much. It's just like, hey, you should want to be an intricate part of your kid's life. Like, bruh, what they
Mm-hmm.
what they're gonna become. Trust. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's a game? Keep on. What you do, your kids gonna do that times whatever number or percentage it is because they different these days. They got nuts.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Somebody else gonna be raising his motherfucking kids. What's up, Combat Toolpack? Then what you
know.
gonna do? To me, I think that is the worst shit on the planet. When someone else ends up raising your children as a man, it's another man raising your kids because you made a fucked up decision that you can't come back from. You know what I'm saying? And he chose to go do what he did. He chose to lie and unretire. Is that even a word? Not Let me not say that. And chose to not retire and go back to play football, meaning that was a lie. So he chose to do that. So she chose to leave him, and with who she is, I'm pretty sure somebody that been in her inbox calling saying, "Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, beautiful." Somebody done already been in that motherfucker because she is, to some individuals, she is it for them. So it wouldn't take her long to get another dude, just like it ain't gonna take him long to get another chick because he got a lot of money. So chicks gonna be after that bread. But she been with him for so fucking long. Like with Nia Long, I don't see she's going anywhere, and I get it. Do you really want to start over and train somebody? Because technically, that's what you're doing. You're training them, and they're training you because you don't know what they like until you do it, and then they'll tell you what they like, and they'll tell you what they don't like. So they're training you, and you're training them. So do you want to do that all over again? At the age that they are in right now, because they're older than me. I believe it's older. Yeah, they're older. I believe they're older than me.
No,
Tom Brady now.
Brady like 44.
Yeah, older than me. Good job.
Yeah.
So, and he's been with her for so long, well over 13 years. Do you want to go train somebody else? Or do you want to go bite that bullet and go on back to do what you should have been doing in the first place that got you caught up? You see what I'm saying?
Well, I would like this. I can't we don't even know the whole logistics of everything. So it's like I don't know what she agreed to. I don't know if she said, "Oh, yeah, this is cool," and then had a change of heart, or both parties. Shit, who fucking knows? But you retired. and whatever agreement that you and that woman had, or that y'all put on the table, hey, you know what I'm saying? You gotta own up to that, or either you should have came at her differently so y'all can see what y'all can do. Like, hey, this will be my last season, then I'll be done for good, or whatever the case may be. You never know what they discuss or whatever happened. The shit ain't mathing right. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he do when he at home, what he do with his kid. I don't know. Who knows what it is? That couldn't even be the reason. It could be something else. Who knows? So I was just like, I don't know. But some shit ain't right. I'll say that. I
Well,
don't know.
math ain't mathing.
It's not right, Jack. So yeah, I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bash or drag the man, but hey, this is the media. More info will come out. Don't worry. More info will be out.
Mhm. That shit crazy to me. Like shit could be so fucking simple. So simple. And they turned it into something so fucking difficult, something that it don't even have to be. And at the end of the day, you have to understand, is it worth it? Was it worth it? It might have been, in his opinion. But at the end of the day, you lost your wife and your family. Cause she gone. She'll be back later. Open the gate. She'll come back. But she ain't there right now. She gone.
She ain't gone.
Look, she grabbed them kids. She ain't in the house. She moved. She got another place. So I'm gonna just say that. From what I
Yeah,
read, she gone.
that she ain't gone. She just at a different location.
She mad, and as she has every right to be mad, and I get it because he lied. But like I said, she'll probably end up going back to him. This should open his eyes, but he ain't coming back right now.
That's why I
So
say
she'll be gone till the end of football season is over. Then she'll come back. But as of right now, she gone. From what I read, and I don't even be looking for this shit. It just kind of pops up.
yeah, she'll be back before that season even end because he gon' he he not gonna let his name get smeared through the media too bad.
They're not gonna smear his name because he ain't black.
Hold on, but I'm just saying himself, the way he wired, he gonna put a cap to whatever the fuck going on. This will probably be for sure his last year to and yeah. What else? What you got to do? Like you want to get one more ring to just put a cap on it because that he wasn't ready to go. So you should. That's why I say words are important. What you say, my people, is important. What you tell somebody, especially your partner, is very fucking important. Trust me. If that partner, that woman is very in tune, she dissecting all of that shit in her head as she hearing it, she dissecting that shit. So she like, all right, he said this, all right, bet. Anything change, I'm on it.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know
what's
what I'm
up,
saying?
Big Dose?
Big
Just
does what
coming here laughing.
that's and that's where you at. That's what communication that you ain't communicate to your woman right on what your
Mhm.
you still got a fucking burning desire to play football. Knock knock, nigga, say it. Tell her that shit. Tell me, if he would have told her, this man would have been chilling right now. She'd be like, all right, go ahead, get this bag. Go ahead, wrap this season up. If you can get another Super Bowl, get that ring, and then let's go do what we do. You would have handled that shit right. Tell me. But again, I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna sit back and not look forward because I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? To be honest,
And it's
my
funny.
shit.
It's funny because while we talking, I didn't mean to cut you off. When we were talking, I just you heard the alert I just got on my phone. I just sent you the alert I just got on my phone and what it was about. Read that the last. It's in blue. the last portion where the last thing in blue is, read that. I don't know how that showed up. It just showed up. These motherfuckers is listening. They got eyes and ears everywhere. What's up, K Savoy and Big Dose? All right, A1. I see you. Just, I'm gonna just let you know, just based on y'all earlier and the shit y'all was saying, y'all ain't shit, man. I couldn't get nothing done.
Basically, what I was just saying.
I couldn't get shit done messing with Jess and T them. Look at T. Well, y'all ain't shit for earlier. Babe, I didn't even meet my production goal today because of them.
T, what's popping, my brother? Case of what? What's popping, brother?
Oh,
what's popping, my brother? TWT in the building.
I was laughing at them so fucking hard. I couldn't even get my work done. All right, Brian Corbett. Look at Case of War.
Damn. Damn, okay. Damn. Damn, my blunt went out. I gotta light my blunt back up. Goddamn, okay. I gotta light my blunt back up. You said that much.
What in the hell?
What? Hey, K, why he could be $34, bro?
Is that tax included or no tax?
That's pre-tax. That's a pre-tax price right there.
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you what. Just to let you know the crazy shit. T had me crying so hard earlier. I had paper towels over here on my desk while I was trying to work, but I couldn't work because I was laughing so hard at them. Like between yesterday with T putting his cape on and trying to save Conovan. Oh, he was saving him real. I mean, oh my God. It was he's the only person I know that tried to save him. So, between yesterday and today, I didn't get no work done today. And I had half the day. I had 4 hours. So I should have been able to meet that 4-hour quota very easily. Man, I couldn't even do that shit.
Man.
That is literally about the first time this year on a short day that I missed my goal, missed my quota.
Oh yeah, they crazy as shit.
Yes, understatement.
Oh yeah, they crazy as shit. Believe that.
T crazy. Yeah. Look, y'all, make sure y'all smash that like button for me. Y'all are crazy as fuck. If Gabe had been there to hear this shit, I'd have been crying, laughing at y'all. Let me see. Okay, let me see. All right, let me see what you said, Big Dose. You said, and I'm not talking about every woman either. I think a lot of women are starting to realize they've been tricked and that they gonna die alone because they too busy proving they don't need us. Well, I feel you on that. And let me tell you where that starts from, in my opinion, because as a female, because I see a lot of men that try to say, women try to, they want to look, they too busy looking at what could happen and looking at the negativity and what if this happens, what if this happens. If you think, go back to when you was a kid. Didn't your mama and them tell you, you say, all right, mama, I'm finna go to such and such house. Then she said, call me when you get there so I know that you met it there okay? Let me know where you going and let me know when you get there and let me know when you leave when you headed home. Didn't they say all that shit? Right.
Mhm.
So when a female then comes to you and they are looking at, okay, so why you doing this? This could happen, this could happen, this could happen. Yeah, that's where that shit originates from. So we get to thinking, okay, well, if you doing this, there's a possibility this could happen. And even though it may not happen, we are already thinking proactively. And you may be thinking reactively, meaning you ain't focusing on nothing but what you're trying to get done. And we are thinking of every variable and every possibility that could be happening at the situation that's at hand, which is thus causing a problem. It's not that we scared. Some may be scared. I ain't scared at all, but I can prepare myself for what could possibly happen. If it does happen, then I already know what to do. AKA the goddamn giraffe situation that I've sent Gabe and showed him. See?
I'm going on fucking mute.
See what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. What you said, KSB said he going to try to go play next year, going to XFL. K, you crazy. You said my mom, let's see, because she said my mom used to just let me go and do me, queen. She just trusted I would make the right decision. Yes, very true. However, when it comes to if you had a sister or something like that, or you got daughters or whatever, these are the types of things that happen. Because my mama, she didn't do that shit to my brothers. Absolutely not. She wasn't doing that shit. Even as far as right now. All right, mom, I'm going to Gabe's house. And she'd be like, text me when you get there. Me personally, I have a problem with telling people where I'm going because it ain't nobody's business where the fuck I'm going. Sometimes I want to go duck off and be in a corner some goddamn where. That's what I want to do by myself. But I don't like telling people where I'm going. It ain't that I'm trying to hide shit. It's because I don't give it, I don't care to let people know. I don't care. Leave me alone. That's my way of being left alone. But when it comes to you having daughters, you're gonna want to know where the fuck they're going. You gonna be looking at the motherfucking clock and seeing just about how long it should take. Even you gonna time yourself from either driving from point A to where the fuck that she says she's going. You're gonna drive to that motherfucker and see how long it's gonna take you to get there. Then you're gonna time her to see how long it takes her to get there. If there's any discrepancies, you're gonna have a problem. And this is why we as women, and I can't say for everybody, but a lot of us as women tend to think of the what if this happens? This could possibly happen. This could possibly happen. Okay, so that means we need plan A, B, and C. Because if that don't work, well, that didn't work. We got something else we can try. Men don't see it that way. From what I've seen, men see that as we're nagging. We ain't nagging. We ain't nagging at all. We're a product of our environment because of the shit we had to deal with. Y'all fellas and men ain't had to deal with that shit. We have to. I didn't go anywhere, you know what I'm saying, as a teenager and growing up and shit. I didn't go to places. My mom wouldn't let me. I went to school, basketball practice at school, and back home. Went to work, back home. I did not have my first sleepover until I was like 18 because I was in college. So I was slept away from home, and I called it a sleepover because I wasn't at home anymore. So I didn't go no fucking work because I had responsibilities. I had to take care of my brothers. So I didn't go no fucking work. So I missed out on a lot of that shit that was happening and that people got a chance to experience. I never got a chance to experience that because I couldn't do it. So as far as right now, it's sitting back and looking at the shit while men like, oh, women, don't know how to think. We don't have any brains. We're this, we're that. It's like, oh my God, go date a man. I'm sorry, go date a man. Because if you hate the way we think, you hate the way we dress, you hate the way we do our hair, you hate the way we do makeup, you hate the way We walk in heels. You hate everything about us because you complain about the way we breathe. Go date you a man. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. In Big Dose, you say a lot of women go into a relationship thinking I need to be independent just in case it don't work out. But a lot of the women are already independent before they go into a relationship. A lot of them. And then you have the select few that can't maintain a motherfucking thing on their own. So they need help. So that, a lot of the shit, a lot of things that the men think, just like with that one, thinking they need to be independent in case it don't work out. A lot of them are already independent. And the man wants them to rely on them. And then when a woman gets to relying on them, then it becomes a problem because now she's relying on him to provide, which is what he wanted in the first place. Now he got it and he don't want it, thus buyer's remorse. Gabe, you got anything to add to that? Case of what your ass is hell. I'm telling y'all, when his kids see him on TV, they say, "Look, Mom, Tom on TV." Absolutely, because he don't know a goddamn thing about them kids. Case of what? So then who's the man in the relationship? Well, that's the thing. Women are going to submit to the man that they feel is worthy of submission. A man ain't got to say, a woman should submit to me. If you saying that, baby, you ain't nobody to submit to. She's going to submit to you naturally without you saying a damn thing so that she can enjoy being the essence of a woman, which nowadays that we see in the environments that we are in, women got to do everything and then some. And so let me use myself as an example, Big Dust, to give you an idea. I know how to change my tire. I know how to get up under my hood and check some shit. I know how to get up under the actual truck and check some shit. I've actually learned how to change brake pads, thanks to Gabe, because I watched him do it. But prior to that, I knew quite a bit about my truck, and I could tell you how to fix my truck and tell you what's needed on my vehicle. I know how to repair a lot of shit. And I was actually married to somebody who was never at the fucking house because he was out providing. So then you tell me when he comes home and, hey, who does this? He's asking me those types of questions. Hey, who cuts the grass? Hey, what's the days of the week the trash comes and picks up the trash? What's the days of the recycle bin? Who does the pest control? Who is the mechanic for the vehicles? Shouldn't some of that be shit he should know? But who's the man in a relationship? Because he couldn't tell you shit. He couldn't answer any of those questions I just told you. Like I said, I had a mechanic and he took the motherfucking BMW to Just Brakes to get a fucking oil change. Right. You see what I'm saying? So you tell me who was the man in the relationship. He had a twig and berries. I ain't got one of them. But I can tell you I knew more about what was going on in my house than anything he could tell you. And Gabe will tell you that my house works like a well-oiled machine.
I don't know that.
Here you go. You said that's what I'm saying. Too many don't want to submit because the man. If a woman does not want to submit, it's because he ain't worth it. He got the wrong chick. He shouldn't have to do shit for her to submit. It should come naturally. So if she don't want to submit, that ain't it. That ain't the relationship for him if she don't want to submit. He picked the wrong one. Because you're going to have hell. You see what I'm saying? He said, I do y'all working out of, but she does the house. Absolutely, case in point. That's a balance. That's what I'm saying. It's a balance. But a lot of motherfuckers don't do balances. A lot of motherfuckers that just wanna, like I said, I was wanting, hey, here go hey, I got paid. Yeah, I know we got paid. And yeah, go pay the bills. And he couldn't tell you shit. He couldn't even tell you who the fucking alarm company was. He couldn't tell you who the cable company was. He couldn't tell you shit. He could tell you we got Apple TV. He could tell you when Madden came out that I went and got it for him because he wasn't gonna do it. He could tell you that. So who was the man in the relationship? Was it me or was it him? I could tell you in this relationship, I ain't the man in this relationship. That would be him right there on the panel. That jet right there, that G5, that would be the man in this relationship. Thank God.
I'm
Okay.
just
Do you have
taxpayer.
anything to add to that?
I'm just normal law-abiding citizen that pay taxes. You heard? But
Shit for that.
no, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of weird folks out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like people just confused. They say they want one thing, but they really don't want it because they really want to stay in the position they in. They just want to bitch about some shit. So
Mhm.
people in relationships, whatever the case might be, people really don't want to accept change. They scared of change. So what it boils down to, people are afraid of change. Me, I welcome the shit. Come on, show me. I just when I see how it pans out. So I'm not worrying about the outcome. I see when it unfolds. Some people don't even want to get to that point. Like that shit freaks them out. Make they flesh crawl. They like fuck that. I'll change. Hell no.
Mhm.
Girl, and all that shit. But they got the potential. They got the tools to do it. But they don't want to take the chance of sacrifice. So, you know, hence they stay stagnant and they just gonna keep on complaining and then they gonna become miserable. And then they're gonna want to start making other people want to be miserable because they're gonna try to rub that shit off on you. This
Mhm.
and so misery loves company. So you know what I'm saying, just be aware of that. Don't be nobody dumping ground. Cause boy, people just dump their shit on you.
Mhm.
You so heavy. Cause you carrying out of everybody else bullshit. I don't get nobody to end. If it ain't her on the screen, dealing with my inner circle, my family, my people, I ain't giving you my mental space like that. Like, please. I don't even look into it too deep. Yeah, so my opinion or something, I give it to you, and I still ain't looking in to the situation too deep. I'm just gonna be honest and give you a real ass answer, and that's all. That's it. That's it. Yeah, my time, my mental space is precious. I'm not wasting it on nothing that don't benefit me. I can help people and not even think about the shit too deep at all. They're like, damn, I appreciate that. No problem. Not knowing. That was easy. Because I ain't have to think about it. I have to drag the shit on. Mhm.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's just some different people. To tell people, shit, you better pick your circle wisely. Because that's your next big thing to you being successful. And people are like, what you mean? You gonna find out. Hmm. You gonna find out. Y'all gonna get that one day. Cause y'all gonna, as time go on, y'all gonna see a lot of these people that y'all been rocking, having around y'all. Guess what? They ain't shit. Can't nobody
Mhm.
be on no weird shit, and we not have addressed it. Whether we have a disagreement or not, nigga. If you my people, I'm gonna let you know. Like, bro, you on some bullshit, bro. Nigga,
Yep.
hello, wake up, smell the coffee, my nigga. Whatever the situation may be, nah, we not doing all that shit. But it's people that will allow any and everybody around them as long as they winning. As soon as that champagne and all them bubbles get the fizzing on out, that's when they see people real true colors. See, their grass is so tall they couldn't see the snakes in the grass. Then when they wonder why they ass get bit every chance they get. Hey, y'all learn. TWT, we picked and selected wisely. Everybody ain't perfect. Everybody had their own ways of doing shit, but guess what?
Mm-hmm.
We straight. Everybody don't comprehend everything the same way. Everybody don't do business the same way. That's why it's more than one of us. People learn, and it's okay to learn. Just communicate. That's all. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we can learn anything from any situation. Communication is key. Understanding is the fucking goal.
Yep. Conversation ruled the nation, but comprehension is key.
That's the goal. We hope. The goal is that we hope people comprehend. But everybody comprehend different. So you gotta handle people differently. Everybody is not the same. Like I can handle something with T, like I handle something with Just, or I can handle something where I handle with my woman Queen, like I handle with any other queen. It's gonna be different because I have a emotional attachment there. So I can't go too deep on y'all because I don't have that connection. You know what I'm saying? I can give you some good game and you know what I'm saying, help you get out of some shit, no doubt. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All type of advice, but it'll never be deep as I was with the woman on the screen because we smashing. You know what I'm saying? Like on a regular. So I mean, it'll never be there. So it's like everybody got, you know what I'm saying, it's levels to this shit in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
How you communicate and how you engage with people, everybody is different. I'm telling you. That's why you got to know your personnel. You got to know who you're dealing with. You got to know who you're dealing with. And when you don't know who you're dealing with, you get fucked up ass arguments and people not understanding what make certain people tick,
Mm-hmm.
and you get some bullshit. Seen it on T channel the other day. It's bullshit. You gotta know your personnel. You gotta know what the fuck you doing. Don't come in on no petty bullshit, instigating that shit. Like, come on now, we fucking grown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, enough of that bullshit. It's enough. You think people are laughing with us? No, they laughing at us doing that stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man, wake up. I would have been dead in that shit. Y'all better been lucky I wasn't up there. I would have been to kick that shit to the curb. Like, man, cut this shit out. The fuck are y'all doing? Man, move this nigga off this shit.
Mm-hmm.
All that extra shit. Like, man, drop your nuts. Drop that anchor on anybody that feel like they gonna get on your platform and do and say whatever the fuck they gonna say, or it's stirring up or fucking up the energy or the vibration. Fuck that. Goodbye. That don't mean I hate you, but today you on one. Good day.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody. Protect y'all brand, protect y'all shit. It's important.
Very much so.
Especially if you a part of TWT, protect your shit. Niggas looking for chinks in their armor anyway. Tighten that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
You see motherfuckers, they don't pull up on us. They wait till all of us in the live and then want to talk shit in the comments. See what I'm saying? They not gonna pull up. So don't give them no ammunition. They even go for me. I always have to make sure I'm on top of my game. Tighten up. Make sure you good all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no special than nobody. So
Mm-hmm.
I gotta hold myself accountable for first.
Mm-hmm.
known my woman gonna remind me. Trust me.
Oh yeah. Yep. Even when I do my thing and it's like, yeah, like I said earlier, yeah, I know I'd be wrong. So, but for real, like it's some unfortunate shit that happens, and people gotta understand that.
Oh, A1, appreciate that. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
Appreciate
But, you
that.
know,
A1. Yeah, that type of shit right there, A1, if you still listening. Oh, don't worry about it. I address that type of shit in the morning. Appreciate that.
yeah.
Oh man. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
I don't know what it is, but alrighty.
I send it to you.
Okay. Well, yeah, we gonna go on and end on that because it's look, we done been on for almost 2.5 hours and it's 11:30. And I need to go take me a shower because I got to get up at 6 something in the morning. So go ahead and give me your last words and tell everybody where to find you.
Another good show. Keep doing your thing as I always tell you. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up, showing love. Um, y'all know where to find me. Mr. AM clean up himself. G5 underscore gay PWT. Y'all know where I'm at. And we're gonna talk about some shit tomorrow. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. Don't worry, my people. So it's a lot of shit to discuss, and boy, people make this shit too easy.
Word.
Y'all stay on top of y'all shit. Stay tight. Stay safe. You know what I'm saying? I catch y'all in the AM.
Yes,
Bomb.
sir.
Do your thing. Love you. I know you better go take that shit.
Okay.
Do your thing.
All
In
right.
your show. Got it.
Will
Everybody.
do. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Picasso talking about good morning. Good night on this end because I'm about to take a shower and lay my head down. But smash the like button. Appreciate you for pulling up. As I say on every one of my shows, and I have said it and will continue to say, I'm not a professional, but I know a lot of shit about some shit. I've been around some things, been around some corners and seen some shit. And all I can tell you is based on my experience, this what I know. This what I've seen. And that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? So what I need for people to do is understand everybody gotta grow up. Hold yourself accountable. Some point in time, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do to get to where you're trying to get to. Everybody gotta go through something to get somewhere. I get it. And on here we talk some shit, swallow some spit, make some shit shake. And as I'm gonna do, I'm always gonna do what I'm doing. So with that being said, we have ended another show. This is episode number 47. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me, and I greatly appreciate y'all for that. Make sure y'all smash that like button. In the description, I did go ahead and add the link for Rumble as a YouTube alternative. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all can sub to it, subscribe to it, because at that point, I just need to get to 100 subs, and then boom, I am monetized. So scratch all this YouTube foolishness, and I can start going live over there, thus ending StreamYard. So just want y'all to know that. Check the description, click the link, create you a Rumble account. You are able to back up all of your YouTube to Rumble. All your videos will be available to be seen over there as well. It is free. Free 99. So thank you all. And if anybody has a problem with anything that I have said, what you gonna say to me? It's Picasso, it's in the description of the video. And who gonna say something to me? Who got access to me like that? On the other hand, let me tell you this. Suck my nuts if you have a problem. I'm out.